85 for the first 2 weeks. No,
for the
I
first
saw
2 weeks.
the
Yeah, right.
yeah.
And that's like, what is that approaching, like historic lows or something close to that effect, right?
Hmm.
And if you're sitting back and looking at the landscape of the QB play, there's not too many good QBs like that's really putting up numbers. Like think about your fantasy team. Like our QBs are non-existent, right? Like, who can we pencil in as a QB that's going to give us 3 touchdowns every Sunday?
Not at least not yet. Not from what Rich. It's bad right now.
It's bad right now. Statistically,
Yeah.
Geno Smith is probably the best quarterback in terms of just pure stats. In terms of yardage
Jalen
and
Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts because he runs so much right now
yeah,
is the top dog. He just like his again the whole sneak the tush push is gonna get like he's creating touchdowns and points for fantasy for cash. But outside of that, like Lamar had a great week 1 and last week was kind of slow. Like
So
Mahomes, same thing. So
what, 2 interceptions? So I want to see if
right.
that trend continues the next month or month and a half. Because right now, the first 2 games, we're not seeing the offensive output that we're used to seeing so far.
Okay.
I feel like hold on that. I just feel like every offense, it's like when with like say basketball, everybody wants to shoot the three now, but everybody can't shoot a three.
Right.
It's like everybody want to follow in like Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, and throw the ball 40, 50 times, and your quarterback is not capable of doing that.
You're built like that,
and
yeah.
Your offense, like, it's all right to go back to run heavy, play action, bootlegs. You see this, like, a lot of just shotgun instead of just, your traditional formations has just
Right.
been, like, the traditional playbook has just been just doesn't exist anymore. So that's why I
Yeah.
say, like, every quarterback is not the same. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So they look at it like, all right, we just got to run shotgun, throw the ball 30 times. But each quarterback can't do that.
Right.
So that's why I feel like this is why the quarterback play is so down right now, because of the
So
trends
out
that
of
the
30,
coordinators are trying to take.
but out of the 32 teams, there's 32 teams in the NFL, right? Can
Yeah.
you say that there's 10 pretty good running backs in the league right now?
Running back?
Yeah, running back.
10, yeah.
Right? Or at least 15. Let's go at least half, right? So I feel like there's like 5 or 6 really good ones, and then everyone else is kind of bunched in. So going back to your point, yeah, you might want to run the ball, but like, who are the studs in the backfield that's running the ball for you?
Again, I think that goes back to the Derrick Henry point. I think running the ball now can look. It's not going to look like you under center, you drop back, and you hand the ball off. It won't look like that anymore. But I do think there's still ways that you can run the rock or like get your running back. I don't even think it's called running the rock. I think it's called touches. It should be touches because a lot of times, like I watched a big thing that the Chiefs do with Pacheco is sometimes they'll split him out wide. Pat will put him in motion. While he's in motion, he'll get the handoff, and that counts as a touch, right? And it's technically a run, but it's not the traditional way of running backs running the rock, like sweep left, sweep right, or halfback draw.
Yes.
Right. I think it's because again, everyone's beefing up the middle of their interior defensive line now, so it's hard to run north and south. Like even Saquon doesn't really run like that. They like to get Saquon out in space, and Saquon is strong. Zone runs, right? Schemes and like RPOs. So it's like I think it's all about keeping your RB involved more so than hey, we got to run the ball 25 times a game, even if it doesn't. Because like you said, Gene, that doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Running backs ain't running the rock for 25 times up the gut, up like it doesn't work anymore because these guys are getting faster, they're getting stronger. And offensive linemen, if you notice, they're not as big as they used to be. They're more athletic, so they can pull and get out in space, especially with all the screens and all the passing they do. So that style of football entirely is just not really there. I think it's all about being creative and getting your running back touches so he could still be involved in the flow of the game.
That's facts, yeah.
So you said running backs. I'm looking at the teams right now, and I'm gonna tell you how many good running backs are there. That is a good question. Or you said very good.
Yeah.
The Bills have a good running back.
Cook,
I would say Cook is good. The Dolphins, A-Chain, I feel like he is a one-trick pony. I wouldn't.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him. He's a very fast guy. I don't even like look at him as like a running back. He's really just like a weapon. The Patriots have a good running back. Ramondre's good. The Jets have a very good running back. I think
Mhm.
Brees is a complete back. He can catch out the backfield. He can run the ball up north and south. The Ravens, Derrick Henry is no longer that player. The Bengals don't have one. The
Mhm.
Browns have Nick Chubb, but he's hurt.